Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln. What do these three people have in common? Yes, they changed the world. Yes, they are from different parts. But what's most important is that they were leaders, and they all had their humble beginnings. I'm here today to talk about my quality, which I say is being a leader. Not only do I think of myself as a leader, but I think of myself as a good leader, and I believe it's probably one of the best qualities I have. I believe it's something I exercise very well. I believe it's who I am, and it affects what I view on life. It affects how I do things. It affects how I put myself in certain situations. I wasn't always a leader, however. I used to be someone who was shy. I used to be someone who just showed up to get a grade in class or showed up to do something and leave. I didn't try to make a mark. I just wanted to fly under the radar. Well, when I entered high school, of course, a freshman, shy kind of fit the name. I went through my first semester, didn't really think of it. I got the grades and I got out. That's all I cared about. But second semester, I enrolled in a history class, an honors history class. My mom, of course, wanted me to branch out, go for something a little more challenging. I was always doing honors math and honors science, but never once looked into an honors history class. Well, I took it, and I found out that I really liked it, and I really liked the teacher, and the teacher really liked me. He saw my skills in the classroom. He saw my skills as a student. Now, of course, he talked to me. We had our times, and I really looked up to him. He he really thought I was a great kid. I played sports, and he saw that. He saw that I was athletic, and he wanted me to join a track team. Now, of course, a baseball kid joining a track team is unheard of. Nobody likes to run, right? Well, I joined it. I figured I had nothing to do in the fall. It'd keep me in shape. I turned out to be very good at it. He really saw something he liked. He really saw, I guess, talent, potential in me, I guess you could say. And that's when he told me to join a program called Building Men. It's an elite program in the high school for guys. Now there is another one for women, so it's not like it's discrimination. But I joined the program, and they teach you how to be humble. They teach you that everybody has a story. They teach you that being a leader is more than just being a boss. So my one big problem was I didn't know how to be humble. My first year as a sophomore running cross country, I went from 23 minutes in a 5K to 19:01. And of course, I made it known because I went from being one of the worst on the team to one of the best. Now, I did have leadership potential. I knew how to take charge. I knew how to lead. I was very energetic. And he saw that. My history teacher saw that. So he made me join the program, and he taught me throughout the off season, and he made me a captain as a test. I really learned how to be humble because I went from being one of the best to being not so great. You'd think being a leader you need to be the best, be a role model, and I wasn't. I slacked off, and I didn't run that well. I only did 18s while others were posting 17 minutes, 16 minutes. I was like a fourth man to a basketball team or a sixth man. But my leadership talent was just so good, he kept me around. He let me take charge. He really tested me to show that a leader can be anyone, whether it be the worst on the team to a best to the team. And that moved on. More teachers saw me. More teachers put me in their class. More teachers put me at the head of things because they thought I was a leader. My teacher, Mr. Bodner, really had an impact on my life. He really taught me who I was and what I could become, all through leadership. I now view things differently. I try to take charge. The difference that I made between freshman and senior year was amazing, and my transition into college was only better because I knew how to take charge and be a leader, whether it be school projects, whether it be sports. I am who I am today, partly because of Mr. Bodner's mentorship. I feel like I one day can be a great leader. I want to be involved in the Air Force, which only exercises leadership more often. Being part of the Corps also helps very much. I would love to say thank you to Mr. Bodner again. I still keep in touch and I still consult him about certain things. But I just feel that being a leader and being a good leader is the strongest quality, if not one of the strongest qualities I have. And it's who I am today, and it has helped me greatly. I'm Nathan Matos, and that is my speech on qualities about me.